Hello everyone, welcome to the Financial Information channel. In this video we're going to be reviewing what happened during the earnings this week, and we're going to be previewing what is going to happen next week, the week of June 26th to June 30th. And before we start, remember I do videos about the stock market, personal finance, and how to make money online. Now let's begin with the video. I already went over the earnings on previous videos. From now on, I'm gonna keep the earnings on these videos, and in the news videos I'm gonna keep only news. Now the first company that reported earnings was Adobe. Adobe beat the EPS by 7 cents and revenue by 40 millions, and the year-to-year growth is 26.4%. Now we're gonna go over the next company, and the next company is FedEx. And FedEx actually had a phenomenal earnings, and FedEx beat the EPS by 37 cents and the revenue by 140 millions. The year-to-year growth was 21%. Those were phenomenal earnings. Now let's go to the next company, and the next company is Red Hat. Red Hat beat the EPS by 3 cents and the revenue by 28.96 millions. The year-to-year growth is 19.2%. Red Hat reported really good earnings, and the stock actually went up by 10%. Now let's go to the next company, is CarMax. CarMax actually had a great earning report as well. CarMax beat the EPS by 15 cents and the revenue by 80 millions. The year-to-year growth is 9.9%. And like I said in the previous video, the auto industry is a little bit, at this moment, it's a little bit low, and I think it's gonna stay low at least for the next few months. By the way, I predicted that the previous 4 companies that I mentioned in this video were actually going to beat the EPS and revenue. Now let's go to the next company. The next company is Oracle. Now let's take a look at the numbers for Oracle. And Oracle beat the EPS by 11 cents and the revenue by 450 millions. And the year-to-year growth is 2.8%. Now Oracle, before these earnings, I had them like IBM and Cisco, where most of the tech companies were moving up. However, they needed to improve their services and provide a better way to reach customers in offering better services for the cloud enterprise. And Oracle actually mentioned that on the earning report, so I think they're gonna grow up a little bit better from now on. By the way, Oracle was a value company, however they're moving, and I think they actually did a transition from value to growth. And I predicted that Oracle was going to be the EPS and revenue, and they beat both. Now let's go to the next company, and the next company was Barnes & Noble, and that company beat the EPS and revenue. Now they beat the EPS by 4 cents and revenue by 31.81 millions. And the year-to-year growth is negative 6.3%. I actually predicted this company was going to go down in EPS and revenue. However, I think they're going to continue moving down, and I don't know, because this company doesn't fit my investment style. Now the next company is Accenture, and they were in line with the EPS, and they beat the revenue by 40 millions, and the year-to-year growth was 5.2%. However, the guidance was weak, and that's why you saw the stock actually drop some points. Now the next company is Bed Bath & Beyond, and I was predicted that this company was going to meet the EPS and revenue, and they missed the EPS by 13 cents and revenue by 50 millions. And the year-to-year is a flat percentage. I predicted this company was going to go down in EPS and revenue, and I have a price target of 25 before the end of the year. I don't think this company is gonna go up at any point this year, so for me it doesn't fit my investing style. And the last company for this week was BlackBerry. They beat the EPS by 4 cents. However, they missed the revenue by 20 millions, and the year-to-year growth is 39%. And the stock is under $10, and I was reading a lot of articles about this company, and this company went from 166 millions to 169 this year. That doesn't have a lot of growth in the company, so that's the reason why I think this company as of right now is not for me. However, keep in mind that BlackBerry has missed 5 of the last 6 revenue expectations on the earnings. That's bad. Now let's take a look what companies are going to be reporting earnings next week. And the first company is Darden Restaurants. They have restaurants such as Olive Gardens, and I think they're going to report good EPS and revenue. Remember that Red Robins actually had a great earnings last month, so I think this company is gonna have the same. The next company is General Mills, and that company has a history of reporting bad earnings, so I think they're gonna miss the EPS and revenue just by a small amount. And the next company is Monsanto company. They're gonna report earnings on Wednesday, and I think they're gonna have good EPS. However, they're gonna go up in revenue, and a lot of people don't like this company. And the next company is Paycheck, and this company benefits when there's a higher employment rate, which at this moment the employment rate is really high. I think they're gonna report good EPS and revenue, but the stock has not moved at all. I think it's time for the stock to move higher, and I think it's gonna move higher, especially during the second half of this year. And on Thursday we have actually a lot of good companies, and my number one investment company is gonna report on Thursday, which is Constellation Brands. I think Constellation Brands is gonna report good EPS and revenue, and I think it's gonna move higher. However, keep in mind, if they report bad EPS and earnings, that is okay. I think this company is fine when you invest in the long term. And Constellation Brands, what they do, they produce a lot of alcohol beverages, they produce beers, vodka, wines, and many other things. Now the next company is gonna be Micron. Micron is an interesting company because a lot of analysts think that the stock has moved a lot in this year. However, I think they're gonna report good EPS and earnings. But the most important thing is if they give good guidance so the stock can head into the $40 range. I mentioned in one of the videos that I'm gonna put here to put the stock into the watch list, and in the next few days the stock moved higher, and I think now you just have to wait for the earnings. And the next company is gonna be Nike. I think they're gonna report good EPS, however they're gonna go down in revenue. And I forgot to mention in one of the videos that I did this week that Nike actually agreed to sell Nike apparel on Amazon, and Amazon is going to launch this program called Amazon Wardrobe, and nowadays you will be able to order apparel from Nike. Those are good news for Nike and Amazon. I would be very cautious because I don't think footwear and apparel is going anywhere, at least not this year. And keep in mind that the FTC blocked the merger between Rite Aid and Wallgreens, and those are bad news for both companies. Amazon acquired Whole Foods, so they can actually open a pharmacy location inside those retails. I wouldn't be surprised if Amazon started selling prescription drugs. And keep in mind that on Friday the quarter ends, and that usually is when a lot of people sell stocks to take some profits. And remember, this video is to give you that information about the stock market. The decision to invest or trade is gonna be yours. And as always, I want to thank you once again for watching the video. Subscribe to the financial information channel and leave in the comment sections below if you are interested in any of the stocks mentioned in this video. And again, thanks for watching the video. Have an excellent day and take care, my friends.